Hello everybody, it is your girl Prush and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you never miss a video when I do upload, and don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever so they know you rocks with your girl though. Shout out to my 30 subscribers. I love y'all. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. And if you've been here before, what it do, baby boo? Ha! I knew I had my water here. I'm like, wait a minute, where's my water? Gotta stay hydrated, honey. So, without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get to this video. Also, always check the description bar down below where you will find the link to all my previous videos. You'll always find them down below. Also, if you guys are watching my videos but you aren't subscribed, what you waiting on? It's a party over here. I'm hilarious. I'm a vibe. Let's get into it, do it. So without further ado, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. So this is going to be the review for Drag Race Season 15, Episode 3. What was this called? Excuse me. All Queens Go to Heaven. The guest judge was Marion Morris. I think she's a country singer or an actress. I don't know who she is. The regular judges was Rue, Michelle, and T.S. Madison. If y'all do not know, T.S. Madison is officially one of the rotating judges. So this season you're going to see either T.S., Carson, or Ross. Michelle is a constant, and so is Mother Rue, and of course, a guest judge. So this maxi challenge, we didn't have a mini challenge, we had a maxi challenge. The maxi challenge was an infomercial about the afterlife for being queer. We also got into it about Robin and Amethyst used to date, or whatever the case may be. You know how the girls come back and they do a quick little recap at the beginning of the episode or whatever. And so after that, we get into the girls having to pick their groups. So Anitra gets to pick a group because she won the challenge. Amethyst gets to pick a group because she won the lip sync. And whoever don't get picked by the other two girls, they get to form their own group. So I'm gonna be honest, I forgot who was all in these groups. I'm still learning these heifers. But I do know that but I do know that Sugar and Spice were put into two different groups. Sugar was in the leftover group and Spice was in Amethyst's group. So Anitra's group, you know, they all got to sit down and have a concise idea of what they were gonna do. All of the girls, you know, they came up with really good ideas, like they knew what they were gonna do. Amethyst's group kind of talked over her, I believe. Poppy and who else was her group? Poppy and Spice. Poppy and Spice really talked over Amethyst, where she couldn't really get a word in edgewise. With the leftover group, you know, you had Mistress, Malaysia, Robin, Jax, and Sugar. And the girls were shutting down everything Sugar said. Jax made a point of herself, the leader of the group, where she basically was like, okay, we have to do X, Y, Z, boop, boop, boop. And the crazy part was nobody outside of Sugar really came up with an idea. Like every time Sugar would suggest something, they were like, no, no, we don't want to do that. No, no, not that. And it's just like, okay, well, what y'all want to do? Because clearly she's the only one coming up with ideas. Yes, she's a young queen, but this is about something that she's used to doing, an online skit type situation. And her and her sister, they have what's the word, expertise in it, right? And so clearly Sugar was over it. And the other girls had told Spice, like, girl, your sister looks so over it. And she was. And Spice was like, I really feel bad for her because like, we've never really been like apart, like, type situation. It's always been me and her. And so the girls, they go to film their infomercials, and Michelle is the director, and the leftover group, they go first, and we realize that they have no clue what the fuck they're about to do. And Michelle said, yeah, this is about to be like a shit show. And we realized that they had no lines. If they did have lines, nobody knew said lines. It really looked like, from the glimpse we got and the overall end result, that they really had no idea what the fuck they were doing. Amethyst's group, I felt like they were trying too hard to be funny, and because it was a power struggle with the fact that this was Amethyst's group, but she really had no input or say so, was very apparent in the little bits and pieces we got. Anitra's group hit it out of the park. Like, they came and did what the fuck they was supposed to do. They made Auntie Sasha Kobe, they made her God, and like, Selena S titties was hilarious. Lux is really, really starting to grow on me, because y'all know I was not here for Shorty episode 1, but now we're in episode 3, and she's growing on me. Like, the voice she used in her skit as the therapist, um crazy enough, she low-key sounded a little bit like Shea Coulee to me. Go back and listen to her, and then go listen to Shea Coulee and like act the challenge, and she sounded a little bit like Shea Coulee to me. Anitra, she did fabulous. They Anitra's group, um I feel like with the leftovers, everybody was too stuck in their ways to fully take Sugar's input seriously, and I didn't like that. And granted, I wasn't here for the twins first episode either, but they grew on me, right? And so now we're in episode 3, we're getting our stride, we're really starting to see who's gonna sink or swim. And I have to say, Mistress, Malaysia, Robin, I really need them, and Jax. Like, the 4 of them showed that they are stuck in their way of thinking of what you're supposed to do as a drag queen, or what a drag queen is. And it's just like, this is a competition where we take every aspect of what's new, hip, modern, and we evolve it, because you never know where being on this particular platform is going to take you. And I feel like they're going to shit the bed, for lack of a better term. So, we watched all the infomercials. Like I said, everything was funny. The runway, everybody got judged individually. So the runway was called Metallica. And so here I'm going to insert the runways. So my first 6 favorite. So my runway is going to go from my favorite to my least favorite. So we have Auntie. She was in this, hold on. She was in, I gotta get the picture so I know what I'm talking about. She was in like this silvery metallic situation where she looked like a bird, like a metallic phoenix type situation. It was giving. I lived for that. Then we had my girl Lux. She coming out there in gold. She was giving. The garment was flowy. The hair was did. The face was beat. So like that entrance look, we have elevated since then. Auntie's makeup was giving. Then we had my girl Amethyst. I liked everything but those shoes, those boots, stocking leggings, whatever that was. But because they were also metallic, so yeah. But I feel like yeah, but I liked what she was giving. That gold was everything. Then we got my girl Malaysia, and she does that high glam. Like somebody, I watched something, and somebody said that she gave Vera from Harlem Nights, and that's really what it is. It's a real classy, old school, 1930s type vibe to her aesthetic, and I live. Everything about what she had on was everything. That is a beautiful runway. Next up we have Robin, and she gave us this warrior goddess remix on Wakanda type situation, and I loved it. From the boots, the spear, the little cape piece thing, the hair, the makeup. Malaysia's makeup was beautiful. I agree with the judges when they told Amethyst about her nose contour. She hates her nose, but I like her nose. Like Michelle and Ruth told her nose is beautiful. It makes her unique. You know what I'm saying? And next up we have my girl Lucy LaDuca, and her multicolored, bronzy, pinky. It just gave like yes, man. The hair, the makeup, it did what it was supposed to do. My next six is Aura Mayor. I lived for this. Who was I watching? Or maybe it was the judges. Somebody said she looked like the lady from Power Rangers. I don't know if it was the judges who said that. It might have been Michelle or Rue, or it might have been. I was watching something, and they said that she looked like the lady from the Power Rangers. Was it the pit stop? I might have been a pit stop. But she very much gave like a Power Ranger villain, or I might have said it herself. Next up we have Marsha. Her look was very much inspired by the Tin Man. She did all have her makeup, a little metallic dust on her nose. Uh, it was simple and cute. Next up we got my girls Sugar and Spice, and their outfits are very, the same but different. I do want them to be able to give us two completely different things where their outfits aren't so bookend. Like, yes, you're twins. Yes, you're Sugar and Spice. But I would like it if we gave more individuality. You know what I'm saying? Like we were so different. You like, wow. Like I mean they were cute. Don't get me wrong, but again they were so similar. Next up we have my girl Anitra. She came out here in this like Matrix type situation, and it it gave. It gave. Next up we have my girl Mistress, and I lived for it. I do think her joint should have came down in like maybe like a mermaid style situation or something. I don't know. I don't like how short her dress was because of, the shoulders. I feel like it should have gave something more at the bottom. That's just me. And my least favorite was Princess Poppy, who got red a little fulfilled by T.S. Madison about her outfit not being as boom bam boom as the other girls. And I have to say, compared to everybody else I just talked about, Hers is still within theme, but it's not as if you will. Next up is Jax, and she said it was like in a way to like tribute to I think a Mortal Kombat character or something. I'm not exactly sure, but those arms piss me off. Some terrible. They angered me, and also she looks like a little Latin boy in drag. She literally does look like a little Latin boy in drag. Little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying? That's what she looked like to me. Like, Jax, I need you to get some titties or a pad or something, little mama. Something. And the worst outfit of this season thus far is this shit Selena got on. Ma'am, what the fuck is this? She got a vase on her head. She got she look a mess. She look a mess. She look a fucking mess. And I do not like it. Like, her entrance look was cute, but like her runways are trash. Her runways are trash. I'm sorry, but I do not like Selena's runways. I really do need her to get this shit together. Cause this is the second runway of the season, and this is horrible. Like, the first runway was a fool because of the hat situation, which I didn't really talk about like that. But I have to really talk about the runways because this was a quick episode, and MTV not playing with them. MTV not doing all the extra shit, and MTV kind of did what like VH1 did. Well, they're not giving us the whole skit in the making of it. No, you gonna see a little boop bop bop, and then we go into the thing, and that's what it is. But this, ma'am, no ma'am, this has to be the worst runway I've seen. And trust me, in the 15 years Drag Race has been coming on, there have been horrible runways. And this is in the top of the most horrible runway I've ever seen. Um the majority of the girls were like safe. The only girls they had on stage was Auntie Lux. No, was Lux on? No, Lux was safe. Was Lux safe? No, Auntie Lux, Amethyst, Lucy, Princess, and Jax were all out there, but everybody else was safe. Um, yeah, Malaysia, Robin, Selena, Aura, Marsha, Sugar and Spice, Anitra, and Mistress. They were all safe. So, they go down the line and they tell everybody, who did good. They give them their good props and things like that. They tell, Michelle told Auntie that, she took direction really well, which she did. Like, they always show us them messing up. And then when we get the finished product, it be on point. So hearing that, she took direction well lets me know that Auntie really is a seasoned veteran in this game. They lived for, I think Lux was safe. Something is telling me Lux was safe, but I also feel like she was out on the stage too. I could be wrong. Um, No, I believe Lux was out there because they were telling her they loved her her therapist character. Yes. Um Amethyst, they talked about her nose contour, whatever the case may be, and the fact that the jokes that they were doing, the blue humor as they called it, um, it it went on too long, and then it started to like flatline basically. And it's like, if you're gonna do, those innuendo type jokes, they have to land. Um, I only laughed towards the end when they got to the whole Lucy LaDuca being Dolly situation. Lucy LaDuca, they gave her props with her being Dolly, and her, you know doing a shtick and her doing her thing. Princess Poppy, uh, Maddie talked about her outfit, and that's kind of all they talked about with her. Rue basically asked her like what was going on with their situation in their infomercial because nobody understood what the fuck was going on. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't understand it either. But again, had they listened to Sugar, not Spice, Sugar, and did what she said, where everybody dresses up as a celebrity, because you got to think about it. Lucy LaDuca impersonated Dolly Parton. So you mean to tell me you bitches couldn't dress up like the celebrity? Like, yeah, it was a mess. So the bottom three, so Auntie wound up winning, and the bottom, my top two, of course, was Auntie and Lucy LaDuca because they really gave. Both on the runway and in the skits, Auntie wound up winning. The bottom two winds up being Princess Poppy and Amethyst. Technically, it should have been a three-way with Jax. The lip sync song was "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" by Diana Ross, and Princess Poppy was doing too much. She was all in the back with the other girls, and Amethyst was like, "Bitch, what is this, a meet and greet?" And so, but Amethyst gave, and so Princess Poppy asked wound up going home, as she should, because she was doing too much. I didn't rate last week's episodes, but I am gonna probably start rating the episodes. This episode I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Simply because you know it was quick, and I felt like we really didn't get into much. What you know what I'm saying? But simply because the girls did good for what they had, and the runways were beautiful outside of Selena S titties. Next week is the episode that I cannot wait. That is well, technically this week because the episode comes on Friday. So this Friday is Snatch Game. So episode 4 is going to be Snatch Game. Um, I believe Carson is going to be the rotating judge for that episode. I have no idea who the guest judge is going to be. Um, so I look forward to seeing what they're gonna give with Snatch Game. Um, I don't know who's going to really show what they got for Snatch Game and who's going to fall flat because Snatch Game is that make or break challenge on Drag Race. It's like you win Snatch Game, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You win Snatch Game and you got it. And it be girls who you gotta be quicker than that. And then it just be season 14. Where none of that shit was funny. All of that shit was painful. I hated every minute of it. So hopefully the girls of season 15 give us better than what the girls of their predecessor their predecessor season does. Um, Actually, the only person who did good on Snatch Game was my girl they kept calling Theo, Deja, whatever her name was. She was Lil Jon. Yeah, but everybody else was terrible. And then we got All Star Season 7 where that fucking Snatch Game. I'm gonna go watch that. So yeah, y'all, that was all. That was it. This was my review for Drag Race Season 15, Episode 3. Also my um well, y'all already know how I felt about episode 1 and 2. Yeah. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. Don't forget to share my videos whatever with whoever. I'm your girl Prush. I love you. Bye.